To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. La 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 la. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know why I am like I am. What? Anyway, so basically the basic gist of it. What is her name again? Laura Jean. So basic information, basic plot. Laura Jean, she kind of falls in love, and then she writes a letter, puts this letter away in a box, and then she gets over said boy she has fallen in love with. basic gist. So she's written 5 letters, I think it was 5. And one day, these letters just happens to arrive at said person who she's written them to. Yeah. Which would be, I mean, it would be embarrassing enough, but, one of these letters actually goes to the ex of her sister, her older sister, who, by the way, has left for Scotland to go to school. And this boy just happens to be, well, he's that next door neighbor who's kind of just a part of the family. I don't think he actually lives just next door. He lives close by. Yeah, he's that whole part of the family. So when her sister, Laura Jean's sister, breaks up with, what's his name, Josh? I think so. Anyway, he's a bit like lost, and now he's like, he doesn't have his, well, his girlfriend's, former girlfriend's family, his family as well, his, I guess, adopted family. So he's a bit lost to the world, and also stuff. Basically, because Laura Jean is a bit embarrassed about Josh having received this letter and read all about her feelings for him and so on and so forth, she starts fake dating one of the other guys she's accidentally sent a letter to. It's a whole thing. There's a whole thing. Anyway, that's the basic gist of it. Now, there is a Netflix movie. I do think all 3 books in this series has a movie. I'm not sure, but I've seen the trailer for this movie. I've not seen the movie, but I've seen the trailer. And I could have sworn that in the trailer, we get, I mean, this is a bit spoilery, I guess, but in the trailer, we get shown that Laura Jean's younger sister is the one that has sent the letters off. So I kind of went this whole book thinking, when is this revelation gonna, you know, come out? And then I started thinking, well, maybe it's not actually the sister in the book who sent him off, and so on. And that was on my mind for the entire book. I was like, when are you just gonna say? Spoiler-ish, she tells the younger sister, I forget her name, the younger sister tells Laura Jean that she's the one who sends the letters in the end of the book. So if that happens in the movie as well, that we get that revelation in the end of the movie, why the hell is that in the trailer? Questions. Anyway, I did highly enjoy this book. I mean, fake dating. I mean, the fake dating trope. You know how that one goes. Yeah. Yeah. Which also brings problems because, you know, she's not actually over Josh dude thingamajig. Anyway, I am going to read book number 2, and I will get back to you when I've done that. So far, highly enjoyable. I'm loving it. I do think I want to see the movie after, but I do need to renew my Netflix subscription if I'm gonna do that, because it's currently on pause. Anyway, see you in a bit. Book number 2! Why do I keep doing that whenever I get to book number 2? I don't know. Anyway, so P.S. I still love you. Yeah. Anyway, so this one, Lara Jean. Well, she's a bit more boy crazy this time around, yeah. So in the first one, she's very much like, she falls in love, writes a letter, puts the letter in her hat box, forgets about it. More or less. This one, yeah. So first one, she did some fake dating with one of the boys that she wrote a letter to. And this one, they kind of date for real. It takes I mean, they need to like do the apologizing bit before they actually start dating, but then they start dating. All's fine and dandy-ish. It's just that the ex-girlfriend who was supposed to get jealous while they were fake dating in book 1, well, she's kind of flipped the table. So basically she's hanging on to Peter, is the boy, by the way. Genevieve is the ex. And Jen is kind of just hanging on to Peter and like being all like, you're my oldest friend, so I need you to support me and keep me sane or whatnot. But the thing is, from Lara Jean's perspective, it looks like Genevieve is trying to get Peter back and doing all that. Basically what Peter and Lara Jean were doing in book 1. Only this time they're actually dating. So, I mean, there's kind of a good reason for Genevieve, but I feel like they should have told Lara Jean something, because in the beginning she's not jealous, but then she starts to get jealous. And it's kind of unfair on her, because Peter keeps saying that Lara Jean is his everything, whatnot. It's her and him against the world, kind of. They don't use those words, but that's the general gist of it. And then anytime Genevieve calls, he goes running to her and just like kind of lies sometimes to Lara Jean about what he's doing and whatnot. Suspicious, dude. Don't do that. You don't need to tell Lara Jean the specifics of like Genevieve's issues, but you need to say more than she's going through something, because rude. Also, Lara Jean's like best friend, Chris, is cousins with Genevieve, and Lara Jean asked Chris a couple of times, and at one point Chris is like, for the most part, Chris doesn't like, it's like, no, nothing's going on, and everyone's fine and whatnot. But then later on, Chris acts suspicious. And honestly, as a best friend, I mean, the cousins aren't like close and they kind of bicker and whatnot, so they're more like enemies than friends. So Chris, being the best friend to Lara Jean, could have actually said to her that, yeah, there is a thing, I can't really talk about it because it's not my thing to say, but there is a thing, and yes, I do think Genevieve is not being like a biatch and trying to steal your boyfriend, blah blah blah. She could have, because there's hints, and you could have just been like, dude, my dude, be nice. Anyway, still enjoying it. I do wonder what book 3 is now, how we're gonna close it all up, as it were. We'll see, because fast easy reads, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read book 3. See you in a bit. Always and Forever, Lara Jean. The third and final book in... what is the series called? I want to call it To All the Boys, because the first one is called To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I don't know. Anyway, is this No, it's actually part of the cover. I thought it was cat hair, okay? I thought it was cat hair. There's cat hair everywhere. That's what happens when you have cats. Anyway, so there's really like two things going on in this book. So Laura Jean is, and her friends, they are like deciding on colleges and like seeing where they're accepted and so on and so forth. She's not accepted to the one college she wanted to go to, her number one choice. So she's, I mean, she's not able to be with Peter, but she's accepted into other colleges, so that's good, right? Anyway, so she has that whole dilemma going on, like trying to decide where she should go, if she should just go for the 1 year and then transfer, because they kind of make up this thing that that's how they're supposed to do it. So anyway, read the book and or watch the movie maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that's one part of the story. The other part is that her dad is getting married. He's finally found someone to love again. I question though why he needs to get married again, but okay. I mean, sure. It kind of makes sense. It also kind of doesn't. The neighbors, by the way, her dad and his girlfriend, they're neighbors, so it's not like getting all the notifications right now. It's very confusing. It's confusing me, okay? It's distracting me. They've dated for like 6 months, so it's not like the relationship is quite recent, but they've known each other for a very long time. They've been neighbors for a very long time, so they've known each other for a very long time. So, I mean, it's fine. Anyway, Laura Jean kind of throws herself into, I guess, planning this wedding. And she goes very much into detail and is like, why are you planning this wedding? It's not for you. You're kind of a guest. You're not the wedding party. But, I mean, kind of, you're not the one that's getting married. You are a bridesmaid, but you're not the one getting married, so you're fine. Your dad and the girl, the woman, his girlfriend, should be the ones who decides what's happened. But it's cute. It's cute. I don't know though if there needed to be this many books. I'm sorry, but you kind of had me and then you lost me. Short, easy read. What's not to love? A distraction. I guess I kind of got the teen drama I wanted from the previous the series Jenny Han wrote with Siobhan Vivian. I had to think about that one. The Ashes. No, that's the third one. Burn for burn, fire for fire with fire, ashes to ashes. That one. Posted it. The video's up. Anyway, that one was very much Mean Girl meets Carrie, which I was like, what just happened here? And I did kind of ask for teen drama. I got more teen drama here, didn't I? Yeah. I'm not sure it was the kind of teen drama I wanted, but, you know, you get what you ask for. Be more specific with the questions, with your demands and stuff. Anyway, that has been this series. Yeah, teen stuff, I guess. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm undecided, honestly. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.